Hey guys, this is SSR, and today we're going to be doing a review of my VFC M4 RIS. The bipod and Vietnam style mag did not come with this gun. I want to start at the front of the gun. First, we'll start with the flash hider. It's an orange plastic flash hider that is what I think virtually sealed onto the gun. I know you can take it off because it comes with a black full metal flash hider. It's sort of a bird cage, and then the other half of it is just solid metal. And from what I know, it's glued onto there. So, yeah. It comes with a full metal outer barrel. It's very nice. It's not going to break any time. From what I know, the gun's made out of aluminum alloy. So, it's very nice. It's very light compared to other guns. Extremely light. It has a front flip-up sight that at first I did not know how to get it to flip up, but there's actually a switch at the front that you have to turn to the right. Yes, the right. And it has a windage knob, basically a standard flip-up sight. It's very nice though. And if you want to put some sort of optic on the rail, you can just flip the front sight down. Moving on to the rail, this gun features a CNC machined rail. For those of you that don't know what CNC machined is, it's basically a big block of metal that gets carved out from a CNC machine, and it makes very, very solid rails that are not going to break. For me, I've just knacked the sides of mine a couple of times and chips and paint, but you know, it builds character. Now onto the midsection of the gun. One thing about VFC is the external quality is amazing. They use laser etching on the side of their gun for their VFC Knight and Shield and sword, and the detail is just amazing. Under that, there's some words, and to the right, there's some more words that nobody cares about, built in Taiwan, you know. Then it has a full metal selector switch. It's very smooth and clicks right into place. The trigger is full metal, feels very nice. One thing that I liked was the trigger guard is not the standard M4 trigger guard. It's kind of like a triangle type thing. It looks really cool. The pistol grip was actually made slimmer to imitate a real pistol grip of an AR-15 or an M4. Now on the other side of the gun, this gun features a full metal rear sight. One thing that I thought when I was first buying this gun was that this gun was going to have a horrible rear sight. It also has a windage knob, but no elevation. The front sight has elevation. But I thought that this rear sight was going to be horrible. And I was considering buying another rear sight, or even just an optic. But when I got the gun, I actually found out that the sight is actually really good. Don't let it deceive you. But now moving on a little bit to the right, this gun features a functioning bolt catch. As you can see, it's currently being pulled back. On the other side of the gun, basically the bolt catch, yeah, you press that and the bolt goes back forward, you know. It's pretty cool, but it's kind of pathetic via the ding here. Actually, you know what, I'm going to show you right now. Okay, so listen to this little ding. Wasn't that impressive? Yeah, I know, it's awesome, right? Well, anyway, it's a pretty cool feature, you know. I mean, I guess in the middle of battle, you won't be having to hold back your charging handle. And, yeah. The mag release is on the side of the gun under the bolt catch. You know, the bolt hop-up unit, you know. Well, anyway, you hit that. It's a nice mag release. So, yeah. The hop-up on this gun is one thing that I hate to admit, but it is terrible. It is incredibly horrible. Okay, so I'll just tell you the whole scheme of things. You know, it's a full plastic hop-up. You know, it doesn't get much better than that. You know, when I heard that, I'm like, oh, Tokyo Maruis have full plastic hop-ups. You know, it can't be that bad. Yeah. Well, anyway, the gears are nice, run smooth, but back to the main problem. So, I'm sitting in my backyard with 25s. I'm using 25s because this gun's shooting like 410 FPS. So, I thought that I should use 25s, which I was pretty wrong. But, so I'm shooting this and the bullets are just dropping. I'm like, okay, this could just be the BBs. I'm going to turn the hop-up up a little bit. So I'm shooting, and you know it's not really doing anything. And then eventually the BBs just go straight up. And so basically they go straight down or straight up. So, and then I asked my friend Nick to loan me some 20s, and I shot it with that, and it was doing the same thing. It just worse and more inaccurate. The barrel diameter is 6.05, I'm wanting to say. So, that's not too great either. Well, it's not very good. And I think that pretty much covers the hop-up assembly. You're going to want to buy probably a system of hop-up, or just, I mean, even a stock G&G hop-up is better than this piece of crap. I mean, it's great and all, but I would buy either like a KWA 2GX bucking or a system of bucking. And moving on to the back of the gun, towards the stock, this gun has a full metal sling mount. It's very nice. I don't use a sling, but for the people that do, it's not going to break. I'm pretty sure, almost 100% sure. There's a full metal buffer tube. The crane stock has 3 or 4 positions. I'm not generally sure because the plugs inside the stock, they kind of get in the way when you're pushing in the stock full all the way out in 3rd position or 4th position. It's not going to do anything, but when you get closer to the closer half of the crane stock buffer tube, it gets generally hard to push in. No homo. Couple last points to make. The crane stock is obviously plastic, just like about every other crane stock. And this battery right here, 3-piece crane stock Intellect 2000 mAh battery, does not fit in this gun. Do not buy this battery like I did, because now I feel like I'm an idiot. Yeah. Okay. Luckily, this fits in Nick's G&G. That crane stock is not meant for crane stock 3-piece batteries.
Imagine that.
Shut up, Nick. I know what I'm doing. So then, he let me have, or borrow, his Intellect 1600 mAh battery.
Nunchuck.
Oops. Nunchuck. Yeah, this crane stock is meant for nunchucks. It's a very nice battery. Yeah, it's an Intellect. You know, TSD. Well, anyway, I think that about covers it for the crane stock. Before we go, that is one of the 3 rail covers that comes with the gun, and that is the 300 round high cap magazine that comes with it. Does not have a quick wind, and it's made out of the same metal as the body, so it's very light compared to, say, an Airsoft Elite high cap.
So yeah, this has been the review of the VFC M4 RIS.